some poor celebrity is sitting behind her and is like, what the
I can't see, Cher. Do you mind moving your head?
Today, Mikaela, we're gonna be ranking our top 5 worst Oscars red carpet looks.
The red carpet looks.
Sweet baby Mikaela, what is your number 5?
My number 5, I actually went with like kind of a different kind of wear. Angelina Jolie, 2000. The dress itself, what she wore, it's just like a plain black whatever. I don't hate it. What I do hate is that she wore her brother to this event. She wore her brother to this award as if he was an accessory.
Like she brought him as her date.
Yeah, and then they kissed on the lips in a weird way.
And her brother looked like a psychopath. I didn't like this dress either because it's so black that like she blends in with everything.
Yeah, you can't see her hair. That part's like just like not flattering to her. I don't know. What's your number 5?
My number 5 also is kind of different from the rest of my list. It is Cher in 1986 and 1998. And I'm gonna tell you why. She went with the big hats. I don't love the look, but again, it's Cher. But it's like, this is an award show. Some poor celebrity is sitting behind her and is like, what the
I can't see, Cher. Do you mind moving your head? I do like the rest of the outfit though.
She really, over the course of like red carpet history, was like, I'm just not covering up my stomach at all.
No,
the big hats are a little much. I think also wearing a hat inside, it's just not polite.
So my number 4 is actually Timothée Chalamet at the 2020 Oscars. I am actually normally a really big fan of his fashion because he does the like different things with his suit or in his tux and stuff. It's like, they're very different, they're very designer. I'm a big fan. And this actually got on a lot of best dress lists. Like to me, it's like everyone else is in a suit and tux. He has no sort of tie on. And for an award show, and I don't like that.
The zipper's showing.
Yeah, the zipper showing is a little bit too much for me. This does not look like he's about to be like, oh, I'm gonna go put in some hours to go get my pilot's license. This kind of looks like an Adidas like jumpsuit in a way, like tracksuit with big pockets. I don't know.
He looks like he's in District 13 of Hunger Games.
I always appreciate different for men's, but I don't know. This was just a little overrated for me. What's your number 4?
My number 4, I'm also going with a man. This is actually probably my favorite one. I'm going with Tom Cruise in 2001. Now, have you seen what he wore in 2001?
I don't think I did.
He wore the most ill-fitting suit
Okay, I've seen
of all
this
time.
actually before.
He looks like how I looked when I got my first communion.
His hands are like swimming in his cups.
The shirt's too long, the jacket's too big. Tom Cruise had been a star for 25 years.
Yeah.
He's got a team. And somebody was like, Tom stained his tux. Bob, you're around his size.
Let him borrow your suit jacket.
This was by far my favorite one, I have to say.
He looks like he's swimming.
He just looks like he's swimming. It wasn't that bad, but it's hysterical because of that. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is actually from last year, 2021. Leslie Odom Jr., who I believe is the Hamilton guy.
Yeah, Hamilton guy.
This actually made it onto a bunch of best dress lists, and it's because it's a different type of suit. And because when you're a man and you take that risk, people are now like, hell yeah. Which I agree. I love a different suit. This, for me, I hate metallics. Anything like that, I think makes your suit look cheap.
I have a smoking hot take for you. I don't think really anybody looks good in gold. Gold is just a lighter shade of brown.
The pants would be cool, like just the pants, but this is telling me this is the guy on Hollywood Boulevard who breakdances and pretends
looks
to
like
be
one of
the Tin Man.
That's the robot suit that the guy who paints himself gold wears.
I normally do love though, like different suit colors for men. I think it's the best when they're wearing different colors, but it's honestly, it's just looking at this and I feel like it's going, as he walks by, I feel like it's gonna make some noise.
Oh, this is not a quiet suit.
That's your number 3.
Okay, so my number 3, I wouldn't be shocked if it's also on your list. I think it's arguably the worst dress of all time by a lot of people. It's the Bjork 2001 swan dress. I almost didn't put this on my list because I was like, maybe it's a joke. And maybe,
maybe I'm not in on it.
But I don't think it's a joke.
I don't think it is either. Do you know what I would have done differently, honestly? I don't like that there's like a weird mesh nude suit thing under it. I think they should have basically taken off the shirt, gone full boobie, but like taped the head to her other boob.
Well, part of me was also like, I feel like they should have gone more realistic on the duck, because this looks like somehow I ended up on Project Runway. And they're like, you have to incorporate a swan in your next piece, Mr. O'Shea. This is what I might make. I'd go to IKEA and get a stuffed animal swan and be like, it's a dress. Because that's what it looks like. What's your number 2?
My number 2 is 2002 Jennifer Connelly. This nude, ill-fitted, ruffly dress that looks like it was cut with scissors at the bottom. First of all, this color is not good on anyone because it just looks like you had like a white shirt that you accidentally put in with like blues and like, and it kind of like wore off and it's a weird warped color. And then to top it off with this like then not matching scarf thing, it looks like she's trying to be like a lost boy from Peter Pan. The top isn't really fitting either. It kind of looks like it's about to fall off. I just think no one in the world could pull this off.
I didn't notice the bottom, and the bottom is what is giving me the willies, because you're right, it's kind of pirate shippy.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 was Pharrell's outfit at the 2014 Oscars. I'm gonna share with you a little anecdote that I still don't know who said it to me. But they basically said, well, why aren't you wearing shorts? And the guy said, because I'm an adult. And that has really sunk in with me. And if you're looking at this video right now, and if Lily, our editor, cuts to the wide and is like, Jack's currently wearing shorts, I'm in my home. We shoot this in our home. To wear shorts as a man on a red carpet, very bold. And I would forgive it.
Yeah.
Except for one reason.
Why?
Because you have weaker calves than Pharrell. Look at Pharrell's calves. Just looking at those calves, I'm telling you, he does not have any quads or hamstrings.
Do you know what I would prefer? Let's make them shorter shorts.
Yeah.
And let's go tuxedo with long coattail. Okay. That's what I would do.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
It's bolder. This pathetic Pharrell, be better.
Yep.
I'm not happy anymore. What's your number 1?
My number 1 is 1993 Whoopi Goldberg. The like pantsuit crazy pattern with a like cape dress.
She's wearing 2 outfits, and for some reason she's flashing you.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
As if she's really just jacked up about these pants. Like, you have to see the pants though.
You gotta see the pants.
She looks like Maleficent if they went the not dark Angelina Jolie route. If they made Maleficent in like 1990s, it would have been like this. It is bad. This was probably my number 6.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 is from a woman who I've never even heard of. It's Lizzie Gardiner from the 1995 Oscars. She wore this dress made out of gold American Express cards. Here's my issues with it, and there are many. I don't like when people are like, I have tons of money. Like that feels strange. There's also no dress that I think has ever aged worse now that there's a black American Express card. There wasn't at the time. Like right now you look at it and you're like, why is she bragging about having a mediocre credit card? Looks insanely uncomfortable.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna pinch you when you sit down. This is like almost like a lower level Lady Gaga outfit. It's like Lady Gaga wouldn't even bother with this.
Yeah, it's not bold enough for it. All right, guys, well, there you have it. Those were our list of the worst dress and suit looks at the Oscars. Let us know if we missed any of your least favorites in the comments. And as always, let us know which one of us you guys think had the best list. And in the meantime, while you're thinking of all this stuff, there's a ton of great Oscars lists over at ranker.com. Get over there, vote. All right, see you guys.
Bye, guys.